The gravitational pull to stay engaged with what you're currently orbiting is always being tested. Even if you're not consciously evaluating your critical context, you will feel when things are going well. You'll also sense when things don't feel right. This is simply an indicator that something is acting upon your orbit, either pulling you out of it on your larger journey to purpose or holding you back. In these moments, the pull of purpose becomes greater than the orbital pull or the attachment to the relationship, the role, the job, or whatever it may be. And we begin to disengage and put distance between us and that thing we were orbiting. And we start to drift. When this happens, we come into the pull of other orbits that begin to attract us. Sometimes these new orbits are very specific, like a new relationship, a new role, challenges, jobs, and opportunities. Sometimes they're more vague and they appear simply as a question like, am I really happy? At some point, you get to decide, are you going to be drawn back into that relationship, that job, that whatever it is, or are you going to move on? Too often, after people gain visibility of what's next, they choose to stay in the old, detached, but familiar orbit they were in. They lack perhaps the inspiration or the capacity or the partnership to move forward, and they get stuck. Maybe they just needed a partner or support or something to help them achieve escape velocity, the ability to make a change and leave an old orbit for a new one. It's hard to enter new orbits. You have to step out into the unknown, to leave what you're used to and push into the darkness with a hope and a belief that the new orbit will actually draw you forward towards your purpose more powerfully than the one you're leaving. This is the moment in life where many get stuck. Some people work 30 years in a job that they hate simply because that's the orbit they know. Some people never learn the skills they need or build the relationships they want, but there are those who do. And the more they learn how to manage their momentum, the better they become at recognizing their path in space and choosing the orbits that help them progress in life. We all go through this process of orbiting and drifting and escaping orbits over and over again, as we are inevitably drawn toward our purpose.